Be me. 26-year-old unemployed loser living in parents' basement for the past year and a half. Got laid off from my data entry job during the pandemic. Never bothered getting another one because unemployment checks were too good. Then the money ran out and I just kind of stayed unemployed because applying for jobs is hard and I'd rather play League of Legends. My mom keeps asking when I'm getting a job. I keep saying, the market is really tough right now, Mom, while eating her groceries. She's not buying it anymore. Threatens to kick me out if I don't at least try to get my life together. Decide the easiest way to look productive is to pretend I'm dating someone. That'll get her off my back about being a complete failure. Download every dating app known to mankind, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, even Farmers Only as a joke. Make profile with the most misleading shit possible. Use photos from 2 years ago when I actually left the house and wasn't shaped like a potato. Occupation, digital marketing consultant, which sounds way better than unemployed basement dweller who watches YouTube videos about conspiracy theories. Bio says some shit about loving hiking and trying new restaurants, when reality is I haven't seen a mountain in 3 years and my diet is entirely chicken nuggets and Mountain Dew. Start swiping. Get absolutely 0 matches for 2 weeks straight. My ego is destroyed. Even lying about my entire existence isn't enough to get matches. About to delete everything when I get a notification. You have a new match on Hinge. It's this girl named Jessica. She's actually really cute. Like way out of my league. Cute. Brunette with green eyes. Pictures show her at coffee shops and bookstores. Looks sophisticated as hell. Her profile says she's a freelance graphic designer and loves indie movies and trying new recipes. I'm suspicious immediately because why would someone like this match with someone like me? Even fake me. But I'm desperate, so I send a message. Hey, loved your profile. That bookstore pic is great. What are you reading lately? She responds in like 5 minutes, which is already a red flag. Hot girls don't respond that fast. OMG, hi. I'm actually reading this really interesting book about minimalism and intentional living. Very inspiring for my design work. We start chatting, and she seems really into the conversation, asking about my marketing consulting work. I make up increasingly elaborate lies about client projects and brand strategies while Googling marketing terms between messages. She's telling me about her freelance projects and her creative process, and I'm nodding along like I understand what the hell a design sprint is. We text for a week straight. She's funny and smart and seems genuinely interested in me, which is a new experience. Then she suggests we meet up for coffee. Panic sets in immediately. I haven't left the house for anything except grocery runs in months. I look like shit. I have no idea how to act like a functioning adult. But I can't say no because then she'll know something's up. Yeah, that sounds great. I know this awesome coffee place downtown. How about Saturday at 2 p.m.? I don't know any coffee places. I'm gonna have to Google this shit. She agrees. Ike sends a smiley face emoji. I'm sweating. Spend the next 3 days in full panic mode. First problem, I need clothes that don't scream, I haven't worn real pants in 6 months. Go to Target. Buy the first button-down shirt and khakis I see. Spend $60 of my mom's money. She sees the bag when I get home. Are you finally going to job interviews? Yeah, Mom. Got a few lined up this week. She looks so hopeful it makes me feel like garbage, but I'm in too deep now. Second problem, I need to actually know about marketing in case she asks specific questions. Spend 12 hours watching YouTube videos about marketing strategies and memorizing buzzwords. Synergy, ROEI, engagement metrics, conversion funnel. I'm repeating this shit like a mantra. My roommate/childhood best friend Mike comes over to play video games. He immediately notices something's wrong because I'm not in my usual position on the couch. Dude, why are you watching videos about social media marketing at 2 a.m.? Did you finally lose your mind? I explain the whole situation. The fake profile, the hot girl, the coffee date. Mike is dying laughing. Bro, you're gonna get caught so fast you can't even remember to shower most days, and you're gonna pretend to be a business consultant? I have to try Mike. When's the next time a girl this hot is gonna talk to me? He thinks about it for a second. Valid point. Okay, I'll help you. But you owe me pizza for a month. Mike becomes my date coach, drilling me on conversation topics and normal human behavior. Don't talk about video games, don't mention Reddit, definitely don't bring up any anime, and for the love of God, don't order chicken nuggets. I'm taking notes like this is a college exam. What do normal employed people talk about? I don't know, man. I work at Best Buy. Maybe ask her about her weekend plans. Compliment her outfit, don't be weird. This is harder than any job interview I've ever prepared for, granted. I've only done like 3. Saturday arrives, I'm having a full mental breakdown. Shower for the first time in 4 days. Put on the new clothes. They still have the tags on and I almost forget to remove them. Look in the mirror, I look like a kid wearing his dad's clothes to a funeral. My mom sees me dressed up. "Oh, honey, you look so handsome. Is this for a job interview?" "Yeah, Mom. Really important one. Might be out for a few hours." She makes me take a lunch she packed. I'm 26 years old and my mom is packing my lunches. This is rock bottom. Drive to the coffee shop 30 minutes early because I'm paranoid about being late. Sit in my car having an existential crisis. What if she's also catfishing me and shows up looking completely different? What if she asks me about specific marketing campaigns and I blank? What if I spill coffee on myself and she realizes I'm an actual child? 2 p.m. arrives. I walk into the coffee shop looking like I'm about to rob the place because I'm so nervous. Scan the room, and there she is. Jessica looks exactly like her photos. Maybe even better, wearing this casual but put-together outfit that probably costs more than my car. She waves at me, smiling. I wave back awkwardly and almost knock over someone's latte. Sit down across from her, already sweating through my new shirt. "Hi! It's so nice to finally meet you in person." "Yeah, you too. Sorry I'm a little nervous. Haven't been on a date in a while. Work's been crazy busy. First lie of the day, nailed it. We order coffee. I get the most basic thing possible because I don't understand the menu. She orders some complicated drink with oat milk and extra shots, very sophisticated. Conversation starts and surprisingly, it's not terrible. She's talking about her design work and I'm nodding along, throwing in buzzwords I memorized. Yeah, client relationships are so important, really about building that synergy and understanding their vision. She agrees enthusiastically, starts talking about her recent projects. I'm listening, and something feels off about her stories. They're really vague, like she's describing stock photos instead of actual work. I did this branding package for a startup, very minimalist aesthetic, lots of negative space. Oh, cool, what kind of startup? Tech stuff, very innovative, disrupting the industry. That's not a real answer, but I let it slide because I'm literally doing the same thing. We talk for like 2 hours, and it's actually going really well. She's funny and easy to talk to, laughs at my jokes, even though they're not that good. But there's this weird tension where we're both being super vague about our actual lives. I mentioned client meetings without any details. She talks about deadlines, but never specific projects. It's like we're both reading from the same script of generic professional person. Date ends, and she suggests we do it again. I had such a great time. Maybe next week we could get dinner? Absolutely. I'll check my calendar and see when I'm free from work stuff. I don't have a calendar. My schedule is completely empty. I'm free literally always. We hug goodbye and I smell her perfume. She smells like someone who has their shit together. I smell like the Axe body spray I found under my bathroom sink from high school. Drive home feeling like I just won the lottery. She liked me. Fake me, but still me in some capacity. Get home and Mike is waiting. How'd it go? Dude, it went great. We're going out again next week. Did you tell her the truth about being unemployed? Absolutely not. Are you insane? Mike looks skeptical. This is gonna blow up in your face so bad. Let me enjoy this, Mike. It's the first good thing that's happened to me in months. Spend the next few days texting Jessica constantly. She's sending me good morning texts. I'm asking about my day, sharing memes. I'm having actual conversations with a real human woman who seems to like me. My mom notices I'm in a better mood. The job interviews must be going well. Yeah, Mom. Really positive responses. I feel like shit lying to her, but I'm in this now. Jessica and I plan our second date. She suggests this nice Italian restaurant downtown. I Google the menu and nearly have a heart attack at the prices. I have like $300 in my bank account from my last unemployment check that I've been rationing for 3 months. One meal at this place is going to cost me $80 minimum. But I can't suggest somewhere cheaper because that'll make me look broke. Accept the plan, start doing mental math about which bills I can skip paying. Day of the second date arrives. Should wear the same outfit as last time because it's the only nice clothes I own. Hope she doesn't notice. Spray extra cologne to distract. Pick her up at her apartment this time because she suggested it. Pull up in my beat-up 2008 Honda Civic, immediately embarrassed. But she comes out and doesn't seem to judge. Gets in the passenger seat. Cute car! Very economical. Can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult, but I'll take it. Drive to the restaurant, making small talk about our weeks. She's talking about some project that fell through, sounds genuinely stressed. Client was super demanding and then decided to go in a different direction. Wasted so much of my time. That's the worst. I had something similar happen with a marketing campaign last month. Clients can be so indecisive. Total lie, I've never had a client in my life. But she nods sympathetically. Get to the restaurant and it's way fancier than I expected. White tablecloths, candles, an actual wine list. We sit down and I'm internally screaming at the menu prices. $32 for pasta, $45 for chicken. Who approved this? Jessica orders wine. I order water because I need to save money. Are you sure? The wine list looks great. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back on drinking. Health kick. Another lie for the collection. We order food and I get the cheapest thing on the menu that doesn't make me look poor. Dinner conversation is good. We're talking about movies and music, safe topics. Then she asks the question I've been dreading. So how long have you been doing marketing consulting? Oh shit. About 3 years, started right after college. She built up a client base gradually. That's so cool that you went independent right away. I did freelance too because traditional employment felt so restrictive. There's something in the way she says it that feels rehearsed, like she's trying to convince herself as much as me. Yeah, the freedom is great, even though it can be unstable sometimes. Totally. Some months are great, some months are really slow, feast or famine, you know? We both laugh, but it sounds forced. I'm starting to suspect something. The vague project descriptions, the generic talk about freelancing, the weird gaps in her stories. What if Jessica is also lying about her job? What if she's also unemployed and we're both just catfishing each other? The thought is both hilarious and terrifying. But I can't ask because then I'd have to admit my own lies. Dinner continues and we're both performing our successful, independent, professional personas. She mentions networking events. I mention client dinners. It's like we're in a play where neither of us knows we're reading from fake scripts. Bill comes and it's $95. I die inside but hand over my debit card like it's no big deal. I got this, my treat. Are you sure? We can split it. No, I insist. Praying my card doesn't decline would be the ultimate humiliation. It goes through. My bank account is now at $200 and rent is due next week. Future me's problem. We leave the restaurant and walk around downtown for a bit. She grabs my hand and I almost trip over my own feet in surprise. We're holding hands, like actual dating. Find a bench and sit down. City lights around us. Feels like a movie. Jessica looks at me. I really like you. This is going to sound cheesy, but you're different from other guys I've met. Different? How? I don't know. You actually listen. You're not trying too hard. You seem genuine. The irony of calling me genuine while I'm lying about my entire life is not lost on me. I really like you too. You're smart and funny and way cooler than you probably realize. We kiss and it's actually good, like fireworks and butterflies and all that romantic shit. Pull away and she's smiling. Want to come back to my place? Brain short circuits. Is this happening? Am I about to achieve what every basement-dwelling loser dreams of? Yeah, absolutely. We drive back to her apartment. I'm trying not to panic. Her place is nice, like really nice. Way nicer than I expected for a freelance designer. Big living room, modern furniture, art on the walls. Wow, your place is amazing. Thanks. I got lucky with the lease, rent-controlled building. Something about that doesn't add up. This place looks expensive as hell. But I'm not going to question it because we're making out on her couch. Things are escalating and then her phone rings. She ignores it at first, but it keeps ringing. Sorry, let me just check this. Might be a client emergency. She looks at her phone and her face goes pale. Shit, I need to take this. Give me 1 second. Goes into her bedroom, closes the door. I'm sitting on her couch trying not to eavesdrop, but her apartment has thin walls. Mom, I told you I'm working. No, I can't come over for dinner tomorrow. I have a deadline. She does not sound like someone talking to a client. Yes, I'm still looking for full-time work. Freelancing is just temporary. Mom, please. Wait. Is she also unemployed and lying to her parents? This is the greatest twist ever. She comes back looking stressed. Sorry about that, client being difficult. I almost call her out, but that would mean admitting I was listening. No worries. Everything okay? Yeah, just work stress. You know how it is. We try to get back into the mood, but the moment is kind of ruined. She seems distracted, keeps checking her phone. I should probably get going. Early morning tomorrow. Client meeting. I don't have any client meetings. I have a 10 a.m. League of Legends tournament with Mike. Yeah, I get it. I have a busy week too. She walks me to the door. We kiss goodbye. Text me when you get home. Of course. Drive home with my brain going a million miles an hour. Is Jessica also a fraud? Are we both just unemployed losers pretending to be successful? Shit, this is either the best or worst case scenario. Get home and Mike's still up playing video games. Dude, you're back early. I thought you'd seal the deal tonight. Mike, I think she's also unemployed and lying about it. He pauses the game. Wait, what? Explain the phone call, the vague job descriptions, the expensive apartment that doesn't match freelance income. Mike is cackling. Holy shit, you both swiped right on each other's fake successful personas. This is the funniest thing I've ever heard. What do I do? You have 3 options, bro. 1, come clean and hope she does too. 2, keep lying until you both eventually get caught. 3, ghost her and pretend this never happened. Option 3 is tempting, but I actually like Jessica. Fake job or not, she's cool and we have chemistry. I think I'm going to keep the lie going. You're an idiot, but I respect the commitment. Next few weeks are a blur of increasingly elaborate lies. Jessica and I are officially dating now, seeing each other 2 to 3 times a week. Each date requires me to invent new stories about client projects and business meetings. She's doing the same thing, talking about design contracts and creative briefs that sound suspiciously generic. We're both maintaining our unemployed schedules but pretending we're busy professionals. She'll text, "Sorry, can't talk," in a client meeting at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. I know she's probably watching Netflix because that's what I'm doing when I send the same message. My bank account is getting dangerously low from all these dates. Nice dinners, movie tickets, coffee shops, it all adds up. I'm running out of money and excuses. Afraid Mike suggests I actually get a job. Radical idea, bro. Maybe just stop being unemployed. It's been a year and a half, Mike. My resume is garbage. Who's going to hire me? Literally anyone hiring for entry-level positions. You have a college degree in business. He's right. But I've been out of the workforce so long it feels impossible to go back. Meanwhile, Jessica is having similar problems. She cancels a date last minute. "So sorry, client emergency, need to work late." I'm relieved because I'm also broke and needed to cancel. "No worries. Work comes first. Let's reschedule." We're both so understanding about each other's fake work commitments. It's the most supportive relationship built entirely on mutual deception. One day, I'm at her place and she's showing me her portfolio. It's a website with like 6 projects that all look like they came from the same template. "These are really good," I laughed. "Thanks. I'm actually looking to expand into brand strategy. That's where the real money is." She sounds like she's reading from a LinkedIn post. I'm nodding along while internally screaming because I do the same thing. Then her roommate comes home. Didn't know she had a roommate. Girl named Amanda, looks like she actually has her shit together, wearing scrubs. "Hey Jess. Oh, sorry, didn't know you had company." "Amanda, this is my boyfriend Alex. Alex, this is my roommate Amanda. She's a nurse." We shake hands. Amanda seems nice, but she's giving Jessica a look I can't quite read. "So Alex, what do you do?" "I'm a marketing consultant. Mostly digital strategy stuff." Amanda nods slowly. "Interesting. Do you work from home a lot?" This feels like a trap. "Yeah, pretty flexible schedule, client meetings and stuff, but mostly remote." "That's so cool. Jess works from home too when she's not at the studio." Jessica's eyes go wide. "Amanda, I don't have a studio. I work from the apartment, remember?" "Oh, right, the home studio, my bad." Amanda disappears into her room, but not before giving Jessica another weird look. "Sorry about that. Amanda gets confused sometimes." "No worries, but something's definitely off." Later that week, Mike drops a bomb on me. "Dude, I saw your girlfriend at the grocery store at like 11 a.m. on Wednesday." "Okay, and?" "And she was in sweatpants buying ice cream and chips." Not exactly business professional attire. "Maybe she was working from home." "Alex, she was literally in the same aisle as me for 20 minutes reading magazines. She wasn't in a hurry to get back to any clients." My house of cards is showing cracks. Decide I need to do some investigation. Creep her LinkedIn profile from a fake account. Her last actual job was 18 months ago at a graphic design firm. Nothing since then except freelance graphic designer, which is exactly what my LinkedIn says, freelance marketing consultant, with no actual clients listed. We're the same, both unemployed, both lying, both too proud or scared to admit it. This revelation should make me come clean, but instead I double down. If she's not ready to tell the truth, then I'm not either. We're at this Mexican restaurant for our 1-month anniversary. Quote, 1 month of dating built on professional fiction. Jessica seems nervous, keeps fidgeting with her napkin. So there's something I need to tell you. Oh God, this is it. She's gonna come clean. We're gonna have the conversation. I braced myself. I think I'm falling for you. Was not expecting that. Like really falling for you. You're the best thing that's happened to me in a really long time. She looks so genuine and vulnerable. I feel the same way. And I do. Despite all the lies, I actually care about her. We're both disasters pretending to be functional adults, but at least we're disasters together. There's just one thing that's been bothering me. Here it comes. I feel like we don't really talk about our real lives. Like we're both so focused on work talk, but I want to know the real you. The irony. Yeah, I feel that too. We should definitely be more open with each other. We both agreed to be more honest going forward. Neither of us actually gets more honest, we just add more layers to our lies. My mom's getting suspicious about my job situation. Honey, you're going on all these dates. How can you afford it if you're still looking for work? I told you, Mom. I have consulting clients. Then why are you home all day every day? Remote work. It's 2024, Mom. Nobody goes to offices anymore. She's not convinced, but she stops pushing. Jessica's parents are apparently also on her case. She tells me about it during a walk in the park. My parents want me to move back home if I don't find stable work soon. They think freelancing is too unstable. That sucks. Can't they see you're doing fine? I mean, am I though? She looks at me with these sad eyes. Sometimes I feel like I'm just pretending to be an adult and everyone can see through it. I want to tell her I feel the exact same way. I want to tell her we're both pretending and it's okay, but I'm a coward. You're doing great. Freelancing is hard, but you're making it work. She smiles weakly. Thanks, you always know what to say. I'm the worst boyfriend ever, feeding her the same lies she's feeding herself. We're approaching the 2-month mark and things are getting serious. She wants me to meet her parents. They're coming to visit next weekend. I told them all about you. Panic mode activated. What did you tell them? That you're a marketing consultant, that you're smart and funny and we're really happy together? Meeting the parents means next level deception. I need to prepare like I'm going to war, to expend the week researching marketing even harder, memorizing company names and campaign strategies. Mike helps me practice answering parent questions. So Alex, what are your career goals? Well, sir, I'm looking to expand my client base and eventually maybe start my own agency. What do you do when you're not working? I enjoy hiking and trying new restaurants. I haven't hiked in years and my diet is 90% takeout. How did you meet our daughter? We matched on Hinge and just clicked immediately. That one's actually true. Day of the parent meeting arrives. Wear my nicest outfit, which is still the same khakis and button down from the first date. Pick up Jessica. She looks nervous as hell. My parents can be a lot. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sure it'll be fine. It was not fine. We meet her parents at some upscale brunch place. Her dad is this stern-looking businessman type. Her mom is very put together and immediately starts asking questions. So Alex, Jessica tells us you're in marketing. Yes, ma'am, digital marketing consulting. I work with clients on strategy and brand development. Her dad perks up. Oh, interesting. What's your client roster look like? This is a test and I'm failing. Mostly small to medium businesses, startups looking to establish their online presence, some e-commerce brands. Any names we'd recognize? Mostly under NDA, unfortunately, client confidentiality and all that. Smooth recovery, thank you, Google. Her mom is watching me carefully. And how's the income with consulting? Stable enough to plan a future? Did she just ask about my finances? We've been dating 2 months. It varies, but I've been fortunate to build a steady client base. Definitely stable enough. My bank account has $47 in it. Brunch continues with increasingly invasive questions. Her dad wants to know about my business model. Her mom wants to know about my family background. They're treating this like a job interview for the position of their daughter's boyfriend. Jessica looks mortified. Mom, Dad, can we talk about literally anything else? Her dad won't let it go. Just trying to get to know the young man my daughter's spending time with. What's wrong with that? He turns back to me. So what made you choose consulting over traditional employment? Oh God, what do I say? I value the freedom and flexibility, being able to choose my projects and clients. Building something for myself rather than working for someone else's vision. I sound like a motivational Instagram post. Her dad nods approvingly. Entrepreneurial spirit, I like that. Too many young people these days want the easy path. If only he knew. The easy path is exactly what I took straight into unemployment. Her mom asked Jessica about her work. And how's the design business, honey? Getting enough clients? Jessica's turn to squirm. Yeah, it's going well. Just finished a big branding project, actually. I know for a fact she hasn't mentioned any projects lately. We're both lying to her parents now. A family tradition of deception. Brunch ends and her parents seem satisfied. Her dad shakes my hand. Good to meet you, son. Take care of our girl. Her mom hugs Jessica. He seems nice, honey. Stable career. Good head on his shoulders. If only they knew we're both unemployed frauds playing house. Jessica and I leave and she immediately apologizes. I'm so sorry, they were so intense. It's fine. They just care about you. I hate that they judge everything by career success, like that's the only thing that matters. Yeah, it's really annoying. The hypocrisy is killing me, but I stay quiet. We go back to her place and she's still worked up. Sometimes I feel like such a disappointment to them. They wanted me to be this successful designer, and instead, I'm just barely scraping by. She's close to tears now. This is my moment to come clean, to tell her I understand because I'm in the same boat. Instead, I hug her and say nothing. You're not a disappointment. You're doing your best and that's what matters. Empty platitudes from the king of empty achievements. She cries a little and I hold her. Feel like the worst person alive for not being honest. But I'm too deep in the lie to turn back now. Later that night, Mike calls me. How'd meeting the parents go? Terrible. They asked so many questions about my career. I had to make up so much shit. Dude, you need to tell her the truth. I can't, Mike. She's going through her own stuff with her parents. She's probably lying too. You should both just come clean. What if she's not lying and I'm the only fraud? What if she actually has clients and I'm just projecting? Bro, you literally told me you saw her LinkedIn. She's 100% also unemployed. He's right, but I'm still scared. What if telling the truth means losing her? What if she's only with me because she thinks I'm successful? Decide to maintain the charade a little longer, just until I can figure out the right way to come clean. That's what I tell myself anyway. Reality is, I'm a coward who'd rather keep lying than face the truth. My face when I'm in a relationship built entirely on mutual unemployment denial, and neither of us has the guts to admit we're both broke basement dwellers. That feeling when you meet your girlfriend's parents and successfully convince them you're a successful entrepreneur, while your bank account is in double digits. Be me. 3 months into this relationship with Jessica, still maintaining the elaborate unemployment charade. My bank account is crying. Down to $12 after paying for another date night. Starting to realize I actually need to get a job, not just to maintain the lie, but to literally survive. Problem is, I've been out of work so long, my resume looks like a crime scene. Employment gap explanation was finding myself, exploring opportunities. Definitely not playing video games for 18 months. Mike is on my ass about it constantly. Dude, just apply to some entry-level positions. Literally anything. Target is hiring. I can't work at Target. What if Jessica sees me there? She's not going to see you there because she's probably also hiding from employment. He makes a good point, but I'm stubborn. I decide to apply to a few remote positions so I can maintain the consultant image. Send out applications to like 20 companies, get rejected from 15, ghosted by the other 5. The job market really is brutal, or maybe I just suck. Probably both. Meanwhile, Jessica is getting more serious about our relationship. She wants me to meet her friends. I'm having a small get-together this Saturday, just a few people from college. I want you to be there. Can't say no without looking suspicious. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds fun. Internally screaming because meeting friends means more people to lie to. Saturday comes and I show up at her place. There's like 8 people there. All of them look way more put together than me. Guy named Tyler wearing designer clothes talking about his job in finance. Girl named Rachel, who's apparently a lawyer. A couple named Mark and Stephanie who both work in tech. Then there's me, professional liar and basement dweller. Jessica introduces me. Everyone, this is Alex. He's a marketing consultant. They all nod politely and I can feel them judging. Tyler immediately starts talking shop. Oh, marketing. What's your specialty? I work with a lot of marketing teams in my hedge fund work. This guy's definitely trying to flex on me. Mostly digital strategy, social media campaigns, brand positioning, helping businesses establish their online presence. String together every buzzword I know. Interesting. You freelance or with an agency? Independent consultant, I like the flexibility. He nods, but I can tell he's skeptical. Conversation moves on, and I'm trying to blend into the background. Jessica's friends are all talking about their careers, office drama, work trips. I'm nodding along, having absolutely nothing to contribute. Rachel starts talking about a difficult case. Opposing counsel was being so unreasonable. We almost went to trial, but settled last minute. Everyone's engaged and interested. Then Tyler asked me, "So Alex, what's the most challenging client you've worked with?" Shit. Make-up story on the spot. Had this e-commerce client who wanted to completely rebrand mid-campaign, had to pivot the entire strategy in like 2 weeks. Damn, that's rough. What was the company? Small startup. They ended up folding, actually. Market was tough. Convenient excuse. Can't fact-check a company that doesn't exist. Jessica's watching me and I can't read her expression. Is she proud? Suspicious? Bored? Later in the kitchen, Jessica's friend Amanda corners me. So you and Jess seem really happy. Yeah, she's amazing. It's good she found someone stable. She's been going through a rough patch. Rough patch? Amanda looks like she said too much. Just with work stuff, freelancing stress, you know how it is. She definitely knows something. Party continues and I'm getting increasingly paranoid. Everyone here has real jobs and real lives. I'm the only fraud, or am I? Watching Jessica interact with her friends, and she seems almost performative. Laughing too loud at jokes, name-dropping clients that might not exist, being overly enthusiastic about her work. She's doing the same thing I am. We're both performing success for an audience. Party ends and everyone leaves. Jessica and I are cleaning up. Your friends seem cool. Yeah, I've known most of them since college. It's nice to stay connected. They're all really successful. She pauses while picking up cups. Yeah, I guess. Sometimes it feels like everyone's life is moving forward except mine. What do you mean? You're doing great. She sits down on the couch looking exhausted. Do you ever feel like you're faking it? Like everyone thinks you have your shit together, but really you're just pretending? This is the most real she's been with me. Literally all the time. Really? But you seem so confident and put together. The irony is suffocating. Trust me, I'm just as lost as anyone else. I'm just good at pretending. We're having this moment of honesty without actually being honest. Two liars commiserating about lying without admitting we're liars. She leans her head on my shoulder. I'm really glad I met you. You make me feel less alone in all this. Same. We sit in comfortable silence and I'm thinking this is my chance to tell the truth. Just say it. Jessica, I'm unemployed. I've been lying this whole time. I think you are too. Let's just be honest. But the words won't come out. Instead, I kiss her and we end up hooking up on her couch. Post-hookup clarity hits hard. I'm laying there thinking about how this entire relationship is built on deception. What happens when the truth comes out? Because it will come out, it always does. Drive home at 2 a.m. having an existential crisis. Mike is still awake gaming when I get back. How was the friend thing? Weird. Everyone has real jobs and I had to pretend to fit in. Did you tell her the truth? No, but we had this moment where she basically admitted she feels like a fraud too. Bro, she's 100% also unemployed. You guys should just rip the band-aid off. I will soon, just not yet. You've been saying that for 3 months. He's right, but I'm not ready. Next week, my mom drops a bomb. Alex, your father and I need to talk to you. Oh no, sit down at the kitchen table feeling like I'm in trouble. Honey, we're worried about you. You've been consulting for months, but we never see you working. You're home all day and your bank statements show you're broke. They've been checking my bank statements. Privacy, much. Mom, I told you it's been a slow period. For 3 months straight? Alex, we're not stupid. My dad chimes in. Son, if you need help finding work, we're happy to use our connections, but you can't keep living like this. I'm fine, Dad. I have some leads. Lies upon lies. My mom looks disappointed. We love you, but we need you to be honest with us. Are you actually working or have you been unemployed this whole time? Moment of truth. Could come clean, admit everything, get actual help. I'm working, Mom. Just going through a rough patch. Happens to consultants. She doesn't believe me, but doesn't push further. We're giving you until the end of the month to show us real proof of employment or you need to move out. What? You're kicking me out? We're giving you a deadline to get your life together. There's a difference. Go to my room and have a breakdown. End of the month is 2 weeks away. I need to either get a real job or find somewhere else to live. Can't afford an apartment. Can't ask Jessica to move in together because she doesn't know I'm broke. I'm completely screwed. Panic apply to every job posting I can find. Retail, food service, call centers, literally anything. Get a call back from a customer service position. Phone interview goes well. They want me to come in for in-person interview. It's scheduled for Thursday afternoon. Same day I have plans with Jessica. Tell her I have a client meeting and reschedule. No problem. Work comes first. She's so understanding about fake work commitments. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. Interview day comes, I'm nervous as hell. It's for a customer service rep position at some tech company. Pays $18 an hour. Not glamorous, but it's actual employment. Interview goes okay. They seem interested. We'll let you know by end of week. Spend the next few days obsessively checking my email. Meanwhile, Jessica's acting weird. Texting less, seems distracted when we hang out, keeps checking her phone nervously. Everything okay? Yeah, just stressed about work. Classic excuse, I use it too. Friday comes, I get the job offer email. They want me to start Monday. I'm employed, actually employed, immediately panic about how to tell Jessica. Can't say I just got hired because I've been consulting for months. Could say I'm taking on a contract position, a retainer client. Decide to tell her I'm joining a company as a consultant contractor. Hybrid thing. Text her, hey, got some exciting work news, want to grab dinner? She responds, actually, I have news too. Let's meet at that Thai place. We meet up and she looks nervous. Order food and there's this tension. So what's your news? She takes a deep breath. I got a job, like a real full-time job at a design agency. Wait, what? That's amazing. Congratulations. She looks relieved. It's not super high level, but it's stable and has benefits, and I'm so relieved. When do you start? Monday. I'm nervous but excited. This is perfect. We can both transition out of the freelance lie together. That's crazy because I have similar news. I'm taking on a contract position with a company, basically full-time hours. We're both lying about getting employed to cover up that we were never employed. She seems genuinely happy for me. That's so great. We're both moving up in the world. We toast with Thai iced tea like we're celebrating real achievements. Dinner continues and she's talking about her new job. I'll be working with a team on client projects, mostly branding and web design. Sounds perfect for you. Yeah, and honestly, the steady paycheck will be nice. Freelancing was so unstable. She's dropping hints that freelancing wasn't going well without admitting it was non-existent. I'm doing the same thing. Totally get that. Having predictable income is underrated. We're having parallel conversations about our fake past while setting up our real future. Monday comes and I start my new job. It's basic customer service, answering emails and calls, nothing glamorous. But it's real employment with real paychecks. My coworkers are mostly people my age, some college students, some career changers. Girl at the next desk, her name's Lauren, immediately befriends me. First day? Yeah. Oh, just moved back to regular employment after consulting. Even at my real job, I'm maintaining the lie. Nice. I did the freelance thing too, it's rough. We bond over our fictional freelance experiences. The irony never ends. Job itself is mind-numbing, but easy. Answer customer questions about software. Follow scripts. Clock in, clock out. After months of unemployment, it feels weird to have structure again. Jessica and I are both adjusting to actual work schedules. Can't text all day anymore. Have to plan dates around real obligations. It's almost like we're normal, functioning adults now. 3 weeks into our new jobs, we're at her place. She seems happier, less stressed, talks about her coworkers and projects. I'm happy for her, but also still guilty about the lies. Can I ask you something? Sure. How long were you actually freelancing before you got this job? She tenses up. Like 6 months? Why? That's a lie. Her LinkedIn said 18 months. Just curious, you seem so much more relaxed now. Yeah, having steady work is nice. Freelancing was tough. Some months were really slow. She's minimizing how bad it was. Just like I'm minimizing that I was fully unemployed. We're still lying, but the lies are getting smaller. Maybe eventually we'll work our way down to the truth. Month into our real jobs, my parents notice the change. Alex, you seem different, more energized. Yeah, work's going really well. My mom looks at my bank statements again, sees actual deposits. We're proud of you, honey. We knew you could do it. Feel guilty because they think I got consulting work, not a customer service job. But at least they're off my back. Jessica's parents visit again, and this time we're both actually employed. Brunch is less stressful because we have real jobs to discuss. Her dad asks about my work. Still consulting? Actually, I took a contract position with a tech company. Steady hours, good pay. Technically true, I just left out that it's customer service. Her mom approves. Stability is good. Freelancing is so risky. If only she knew her daughter was never actually freelancing. Things are going well for a few weeks. Then disaster strikes. I'm at work on a Thursday when Lauren mentions something. Hey, there's this networking event tonight for young professionals. Want to come? Maybe. What kind of event? Just drinks and mingling, good for making connections. I'll think about it. Don't plan to go. But then Jessica texts, working late tonight, client presentation tomorrow. She's still maintaining the design agency story. Decide to go to the networking thing since I'm free. Show up at this bar downtown. It's full of 20-somethings in business casual. Lauren introduces me to people. I'm making small talk. Then I see her, Jessica, at the same networking event. We make eye contact across the room. Both of us freeze. She's supposed to be working late. I'm supposed to be. I don't even remember what excuse I gave. She walks over. Alex, what are you doing here? Lauren from work invited me. What about you? My coworker mentioned it. We're both clearly caught off guard. I thought you were working late. Meeting got canceled last minute. What about you? Finished my work early. We're still lying even as we're obviously both at the same event for the same reason. Lauren comes over. Alex, is this your girlfriend? Hi, I'm Lauren. We work together. Jessica's face goes pale. Work together? Yeah, we're both in customer service at Tech Solutions. Jessica processes this. I thought you were doing marketing consulting. Oh, shit. I am. This is just a contract position. I told you about it. Lauren looks confused. Contract? I thought you were hired full-time. I want to die. Jessica's coworker comes over. Jess, there you are. Want to introduce me to your friend? Jessica looks panicked. This is Alex, my boyfriend. Alex, this is Stephanie from the design agency. Stephanie shakes my hand. Nice to meet you. Good, Jess talks about you all the time. You too, Stephanie turns to Jessica. So funny running into you here. I thought you were working on that brand deck tonight. Jessica's sweating. Finished it earlier than expected. Stephanie looks at her watch. In 3 hours? That project was massive. We're both caught. Our lives are colliding in real time. Lauren and Stephanie start chatting, leaving Jessica and I standing awkwardly. We need to talk. Yeah, we do. We excuse ourselves and find a quiet corner of the bar. Jessica speaks first. You're not a marketing consultant, and you're not a freelance designer turned agency employee. We stare at each other. How long have you been lying? The whole time, you? The whole time. We both start laughing. It's either laugh or cry, and laughing feels better. I can't believe we both catfished each other with fake careers. I legitimately thought you had clients and projects. I thought the same about you. We're cracking up in this corner while the networking event continues around us. So what's your real job? Customer service at a tech company. Started a month ago. Before that, I was unemployed for a year and a half. I'm a junior designer at an agency. Also started a month ago. Unemployed for 18 months before that. Everything's coming out now. The apartment? Roommate Amanda pays most of the rent. I'm broke as hell. The expensive dates? Destroyed my savings. I've been eating ramen for weeks. Me too. We're both disasters and finally admitting it. Shh, why didn't you just tell me? Because I thought you were successful and put together, and I didn't want you to think I was a loser. I thought the same thing about you. We sit down at a table. So we've been dating for 4 months, and basically everything we told each other was a lie? I mean, not everything. I do like indie movies and bookstores. I actually do like trying new restaurants, even though I can't afford them. We're finding the truth in the lies. I really do like you. That part was real. Same, like genuinely. You're the best thing that's happened to me, even if it was built on mutual deception. We decide to start over with honesty. Spend the next hour telling each other the real stories. My year and a half of unemployment, living in my parents' basement, the League of Legends addiction, her post-graduation struggle, the parental pressure, the fake portfolio. It's cathartic to finally be honest. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I lied to you too. So what now? We could start fresh? Be honest about who we really are? I'd like that. We leave the networking event together. Lauren gives me a knowing look on the way out. She seems nice. She is. Thanks for inviting me tonight. Anytime. See you Monday. Jessica and I walk to her car. This is so weird. I feel like I'm meeting you for the first time. Same. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm 26. I live with my parents. I play too many video games and I work in customer service. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 25. I have crippling student debt. I'm bad at adulting, and I just started my first real job. We shake hands formally, then crack up. Drive to a diner because we're both actually hungry, and it's cheap. Oh, order pancakes at 10 p.m. like the adults we're pretending to be. So your roommate knew you were unemployed? Yeah, Amanda's been covering for me. She's a real one. Mike knew about me. He's been coaching me through this whole thing. We should probably introduce them. They can bond over dealing with our bullshit. The rest of the night is just honest conversation, talking about our real lives, real struggles, real dreams. It's better than any of our previous dates. No pretense, no performance, just two people being themselves. Drive her home and park outside her building. So we're really doing this? Honest relationship from now on? Yeah, no more lies. Even the embarrassing stuff? Especially the embarrassing stuff. We kiss, and it feels different. Better, more real. Get home and Mike's waiting up. Dude, where have you been? Mike, you're not going to believe what happened. Tell him everything. The networking event, the mutual reveal, the truth-telling session. He's dying laughing. I told you she was also unemployed. You were right. You're always right. So you guys are good? Yeah, we're actually great, better than before. Look at you having a real honest relationship. I'm proud. Don't get emotional on me. We play video games until 3 a.m., celebrating my new honest life. Next few weeks are adjustment period. Jessica and I are relearning each other. Turns out we actually have more in common when we're being honest. Both love true crime podcasts, both bad at cooking. Both procrastinate everything. Our dates get cheaper and more fun. Instead of expensive restaurants, we do Taco Tuesday. Instead of wine bars, we do movie nights at her place. Feels more authentic. My parents meet the real her. Mom, Dad, this is Jessica. She's a junior designer at an agency. My mom loves her immediately. It's so nice that Alex found someone hardworking and down to earth. If only she knew we were both basement-dwelling liars a month ago. Jessica's parents come visit again. This time we're honest about our jobs. I'm in customer service at a tech company. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills. Her dad respects the honesty. Nothing wrong with honest work. Everyone starts somewhere. Her mom pulls me aside later. Thank you for being real with Jessica. She needs someone genuine. Lady, your daughter was lying to you about employment for 18 months, but sure. Things are good for a while. We're both working our entry-level jobs. Oh, dating honestly. Being actual adults. Then Jessica gets an opportunity. So my boss offered me a promotion. I'd be leading small projects. That's amazing. But it means longer hours and more responsibility. You should take it. You think? Absolutely, you deserve it. She takes the promotion, starts working more. I'm happy for her, but also a little insecure. She's moving up and I'm still answering customer service emails. Try not to let it bother me, but it does. One night we're having dinner and she's talking about her projects, going on about design concepts and client feedback. I'm nodding but feeling inadequate. You okay? You seem quiet. Yeah, just tired from work. Want to talk about it? Remember, we're being honest now. I guess I'm feeling a little behind. You're getting promoted and I'm still in the same position. She reaches across the table. Alex, we literally started our jobs at the same time. You're not behind. I know, but you're doing creative work and I'm just reading scripts to angry customers. You're being too hard on yourself. Give it time. She's right, but insecurity is a bitch. Decide to actually work on my career for real this time. Start taking online courses in marketing. Actually learning instead of just memorizing buzzwords. Mike notices the change. Look at you being productive, trying to be better. Because of Jessica? Partly, but also for myself. Proud of you, bro. Couple months pass, I get better at my job. Supervisor notices and mentions possible advancement. You've been doing great, Alex. Keep it up and we might have a team lead position for you. It's not much, but it's progress. Tell Jessica about it. That's awesome. See, I told you things would work out. We're both actually building careers now. Not the fake consultant fantasy careers we pretended to have. Real jobs with real growth potential. 6 months after the big reveal, we're at a coffee shop. Same one where we had our first date. Remember when we first met here? And we were both lying about everything? Simpler times. We laugh about it now, but it could have ended so differently. I'm glad we got caught. Me too. Honesty is way less exhausting. My phone buzzes. It's a LinkedIn message. Company wants to interview me for a marketing coordinator position. Apparently my online courses and self-teaching paid off. Holy shit. What? Show her the message. Alex, that's incredible. Should I go for it? Absolutely. Interview process takes a few weeks, but I get the job. Actual marketing work, what I pretended to do for months. The universe has a sense of humor. Tell Jessica the news. I got it. I'm going to be a marketing coordinator, she screams and hugs me. You're actually doing the thing you lied about doing. I know, right? Life is weird. Start the new job and it's challenging, but good. Finally using my business degree for something. Jessica and I are both in better places than when we met. Stable jobs, honest relationship, actual future potential. 1-year anniversary of our first date arrives. We go back to that Italian restaurant where I spent my last $95. This time I can actually afford it. Can you believe it's been a year? A year since we both swiped right on each other's fake profiles. Best worst decision ever. We order wine and actual entrees without worrying about the cost. Where do you see us in another year? Hopefully still together, maybe moved in, both not lying about our jobs. Sounds perfect. We toast to honesty and second chances. My face when I catfished my girlfriend with a fake career and she catfished me right back. And somehow we made it work. That feeling when you spend 4 months lying about being employed only to actually become employed and date honestly. Be me. 1.5 years into relationship with Jessica. Both of us actually employed with real careers now. I'm doing marketing coordination. She's a senior designer at her agency. We've come a long way from unemployed basement dwellers pretending to be professionals. Living situation has improved too. Moved out of parents' house into apartment with Mike. Still can't afford my own place, but at least I'm not in the basement anymore. Jessica's still with Amanda, but they're looking for a cheaper place. Rent in this city is absolutely insane. Might as well be paying mortgage. We're talking about moving in together. Scary step, but makes financial and emotional sense. What if we get a place, just us two? She looks up from her laptop where she's working on designs. Like move in together? Yeah, we spend most nights together anyway. Might as well split one rent instead of 2. She thinks about it. My lease is up in 3 months. Mine too. This feels like fate or just coincidentally timed housing contracts. We start apartment hunting on weekends. Every place is either too expensive, too small, or in a sketchy neighborhood. How does anyone afford to live in the city? They probably have real careers, not entry-level jobs. We're looking at this 1 bedroom in a decent area. Rent is $1,600 a month, which is barely manageable if we both contribute. It's smaller than I imagined. It has a kitchen and a bathroom. That's all we need. The landlord is showing us around. He's this older guy who clearly doesn't care. Utilities not included, first and last month rent, no pets, no smoking. We look at each other. We'll take it. Sign the lease, feeling like actual adults. Tell our roommates we're moving out. Mike is dramatic about it. Bro, you're really leaving me for a woman. Mike, you'll be fine. You can get another roommate. It won't be the same. Who's going to listen to me complain about work? Literally anyone else. Amanda is more supportive. I'm happy for you guys. You found someone who gets you. Jessica hugs her. Thanks for covering for me when I was unemployed and lying to everyone. That's what friends are for. Moving day is chaos. We don't have much furniture between us. My contribution, gaming setup, mattress, and like 3 plates. Jessica's contribution, actual furniture that matches, kitchen supplies, decor that isn't posters. Mike and Amanda help us move. You guys are really doing this. Actual cohabitation. Yep, we're really doing this. Spend the first week making the apartment livable. Jessica has opinions about everything. We can't put the TV there, the lighting is terrible. Where else would it go? Literally anywhere else. We compromise. TV goes in the corner, everyone's happy. First night in our apartment together feels surreal. Sitting on our couch that we bought together, eating takeout. We have a couch that we paid for with our real job money. We're basically functioning adults now. Let's not go crazy. We're eating pad thai out of containers on said couch. Living together reveals things you don't see when dating. Jessica's messy, like really messy, leaves dishes in the sink, clothes everywhere, bathroom counter is a war zone. Meanwhile, I'm not exactly clean, but at least I put things away eventually. Jess, can you please do your dishes? I will later. Later never comes. We have our first real fight about household chores. I'm not your maid. We both live here. We both clean. I know I'm sorry, work has been crazy. Work is always crazy, that's not an excuse. She actually starts crying. I'm trying my best. I'm not used to this. Feel like an asshole immediately. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Let's figure this out together. We make a chore chart like we're in college dorms. It's embarrassing, but it works. Aside from domestic disputes, living together is actually great. Morning coffee together before work, cooking dinner together even though we're both terrible at it. Is this chicken supposed to be pink in the middle? Definitely not. We just put it back in the oven. We're learning adult skills together. It's kind of romantic in a weird way. Work is going well for both of us. I'm getting more responsibility, handling bigger campaigns. Jessica's portfolio is actually impressive now. Real clients and real projects. We joke about our old fake portfolios. Remember when you said you did branding for a tech startup that didn't exist? Remember when you said you had clients under NDA? We were such disasters. We still are, just employed disasters now. My parents visit our apartment for the first time. My mom cries happy tears. Look at you, honey. You have your own place, a good job, a wonderful girlfriend. Thanks, Mom. We're so proud of how far you've come. If only they knew the journey included 1.5 years of unemployment and elaborate lies. My dad pulls me aside. For months, and I know we were hard on you about getting a job, but we just wanted you to have a good life. I know, Dad. Thank you for pushing me. Jessica's good for you. She makes you better. He's right. Having someone to be accountable to made me actually try. Jessica's parents visit next. They're impressed with the apartment, even though it's tiny. You two have built a nice life together. Her mom is already hinting about marriage. So when are we getting grandchildren? Mom, we just moved in together. I'm just saying, you're not getting any younger. Jessica is mortified. I think it's funny. Later that night, we're laying in bed. Sorry about my mom. It's fine. Parents are going to parent. Do you think about it, though? Marriage and stuff? Big question at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Sometimes, yeah, do you? Maybe eventually, because we're still figuring things out. Agreed. Let's master living together before we plan a wedding. She falls asleep and I'm laying there thinking about the future. 2 years ago, I was unemployed playing video games in my parents' basement. Now I have a career apartment girlfriend, who I'm discussing marriage with. Life is weird. A few months into living together, Jessica gets a huge opportunity. So my boss wants me to work on this major client account. That's amazing, but it's going to mean crazy hours for the next few months, like 60 to 70-hour weeks. You should do it. It's a big opportunity. You sure? I'm going to be home late every night. I'll survive. Just don't forget about me. She starts working insane hours, leaves at 7 a.m., comes home at 10 p.m., exhausted and stressed. I'm doing my best to be supportive. Cook dinner even though it's usually mediocre. Keep the apartment clean. Give her space when she needs it. You're the best boyfriend ever. I'm really not. I burned the pasta again. The effort counts. Month into her crazy work schedule and I'm feeling neglected. We barely see each other. She's always working. When she's home, she's on her laptop. Try to plan a date night. Hey, want to go to that new restaurant Friday? I can't. Client presentation Friday afternoon. Gonna have to prep late. What about Saturday? Working Saturday too. This project is killing me. Starting to feel like I'm living with a roommate, not a girlfriend. Talk to Mike about it. Dude, just tell her you feel neglected, but she's working hard. I don't want to be unsupportive. You can be supportive and still communicate your needs. He's matured a lot, giving actual good advice now. Wait up for Jessica one night. She gets home at midnight. We need to talk. She looks panicked. Oh God, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I just miss you. We never spend time together anymore. She sits down looking guilty. I know I'm sorry this project has taken over my life. I get that work is important, but so is our relationship. You're right. I've been neglecting us. We talk it out like adults. She promises to set better boundaries at work. I promise to be more patient. We're a team, right? Yeah, we're a team. Situation improves. She starts coming home at reasonable hours. Turns out she was overworking because she felt like she had something to prove. I was unemployed for so long. I wanted to show everyone I could succeed. You don't have to work yourself to death to prove anything. I know that now. We're learning to balance career ambition with relationship health. It's a process, but we're figuring it out. A few months later, I get my own opportunity. Marketing director position at a different company. Significant pay raise, more responsibility. Chance to actually build a career. Should I apply? Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? because it might mean longer hours, more stress. I don't want to do what you did. Alex, you should go for it. We'll figure it out together. Apply and somehow make it through interview rounds. Final interview is with the CEO, super intimidating. Why do you want this position? Think about lying, making up some impressive answer. Decide to be honest instead. Care, because I want to build something meaningful, and I've learned that I'm actually good at this when I apply myself. He nods approvingly. Honesty, I like that. When can you start? Got the job. Tell Jessica, and she's more excited than I am. You did it. You're a director. I'm a director. How is this my life? Hard work and lying about having a job for 4 months. The lying was crucial character development. We celebrate by going to that expensive Italian restaurant again. Remember when you spent your last $95 here? And now I can afford appetizers. We've come so far. Toast to success and second chances and being honest. New job is intense but good. Managing a team, running campaigns, actually using my brain. Jessica and I are both in demanding careers now. Requires coordination and communication, but we make it work. Okay, Sunday mornings are sacred. No work talk, just us. Usually end up in bed late watching trash TV and eating breakfast. I love this. What, watching Real Housewives at 1 p.m. in our pajamas? Yes, exactly this. Simple moments are the best ones. One Sunday, she's scrolling through her phone. Oh my God. What? Remember Tyler from that party? My friend who works in finance? The guy who was flexing on everyone? He just got fired for faking his credentials. What? He was lying about having an MBA, his company found out. We both start laughing. We literally lied about being employed for months, and this guy lied about a degree. Everyone's a fraud. At least we came clean eventually. Makes us feel slightly better about our past deception. Year 2 of living together, we're planning a vacation. First real vacation together. We're going to Costa Rica for a week. I can't believe we can afford this. I can't believe we both have vacation days to take. Employed people benefits. Trip is amazing. Staying at a beach resort, doing tourist stuff. One evening we're watching the sunset. Jessica's being quiet, which is unusual. You okay? Yeah, just thinking about how different life is now. Different good or different bad? Different good, like really good. She looks at me. 2 years ago I was unemployed, lying to everyone. Had no idea what I was doing with my life. Same. And now we're here. We have careers and an apartment and each other. Crazy how things work out. I'm really glad I matched with your fake profile on Hinge. I'm glad you swiped right on my misleading photos. We kiss as the sun sets like we're in a rom-com. Shit, except we're not perfect, beautiful people. We're 2 former unemployed liars who figured shit out. Makes it more meaningful somehow. Get back from vacation and Mike has news. Dude, I'm moving in with my girlfriend. You have a girlfriend? Met her 3 months ago. Things are going great. Who is she? Turns out it's Lauren from my old customer service job. You're dating Lauren. How did this happen? We stayed in touch after you left, started hanging out. One thing led to another. Jessica is thrilled. Double dates. We can do double dates. The 4 of us start hanging out regularly. Lauren and Jessica become friends. Mike and I continue our bromance. It's nice having couple friends who aren't judging our past mistakes. 2.5 years into our relationship, something shifts. We're comfortable, stable, happy. But there's this unspoken question hanging over us. What's next? Jessica brings it up one night. Do you ever think about getting engaged? Heart starts racing. Yeah, I think about it. And I think I want to eventually, do you? Yeah, I think so too. We're having the most casual engagement discussion ever. So are we doing this? I think we should. Okay, cool. Not the most romantic proposal planning, but very us. Spend the next month ring shopping. How much am I supposed to spend on this? Whatever you're comfortable with. End up getting a nice but affordable ring. Using actual savings from my actual job to buy an engagement ring. Growth, plan to propose at the coffee shop where we first met. Full circle moment. Day of the proposal, I'm nervous as hell. Mike is my hype man. Shh, you got this, bro. What if she says no? She's not gonna say no. You guys literally discussed this. What if she changed her mind? You're spiraling. Breathe. Meet Jessica at the coffee shop. She has no idea what's happening. We order coffee, sit at a table. So I wanted to talk to you about something. She looks concerned. That sounds ominous. No, it's good, hopefully. Pull out the ring and her eyes go wide. Jessica, 2.5 years ago, we matched on a dating app and immediately started lying to each other about having jobs and being functional adults. She's crying already. We were both disasters pretending to be successful, and somehow we made it work. We really were disasters, and then we got caught and decided to be honest and built an actual life together. Best decision ever. So I'm wondering if you want to continue this weird journey with me, officially as my wife. Yes. Obviously, yes. She's full on sobbing now. Put the ring on her finger. People in the coffee shop are clapping. We're engaged. Actually engaged. Call our parents immediately. My mom screams so loud I have to hold the phone away from my ear. I'm so happy for you. Jessica's mom is also crying. We knew you two were perfect for each other. If only they knew we bonded over mutual unemployment deception. Planning the wedding is its own adventure. Jessica wants something nice but not extravagant. I want it to be meaningful, not expensive. Agreed, let's not go into debt for one day. We're being financially responsible adults. Who are we? Decide on a small wedding, close friends and family only. Venue is this garden space. Beautiful but affordable. Mike is my best man. Amanda is Jessica's maid of honor. Lauren helps with planning because she's way more organized than any of us. Day of the wedding arrives and I'm a mess. Dude, you're shaking. I'm getting married, Mike. Yeah, that's generally what happens at weddings. Ceremony is perfect. Jessica looks incredible. I cry during the vows like a baby. I promise to be honest, supportive, and never lie about being employed again. Everyone laughs. Jessica's vows are equally emotional. I promise to love you, challenge you, and maybe do the dishes more often. More laughter. Reception is fun, good food, dancing, speeches. Mike's speech is roasting me hard. When Alex told me he matched with a hot girl on Hinge, I knew something was up. Turns out they were both catfishing each other, and somehow that was the foundation for true love. Everyone's cracking up. But seriously, watching these two go from unemployed basement dwellers to actual functioning married adults has been inspiring. Jessica and I are dying. Amanda's speech for Jessica is sweet. I watched Jessica struggle for months, pretending everything was fine while barely making rent, and I'm so proud of where she is now. There's not a dry eye in the place. First dances to some indie song we both love. We did it. We're married. Actual married adults. I can't believe people trusted us to make this decision. Honeymoon is back to Costa Rica, the same resort, coming back to the scene of our vacation crime. This time as a married couple, spend a week on the beach not thinking about work or responsibilities, just enjoying being together. You know what's crazy? What? If we had both been honest on our dating profiles, we might never have matched. Why do you say that? Because I was only swiping on people who seemed successful. I would have judged unemployed you. Same. I was looking for someone who had their shit together. So lying actually brought us together. The universe works in mysterious ways. Very mysterious, possibly unethical ways. Get back from honeymoon to our apartment. Feels good to be home. Feels good to be your wife. Still getting used to saying that. Settle back into regular life. Both of us working, maintaining the apartment, being married. It's not dramatically different from before, but there's something nice about the commitment. Few months into marriage, Jessica comes home with news. I got headhunted by a major design firm. That's incredible. They want me to lead their branding department. You have to take it. It's a huge pay increase, but it's also a lot more responsibility. You're ready for this. She takes the job, becomes a creative director at 27. I'm so proud of her I could burst. Remember when you were making fake portfolios to pretend you had clients? And now I'm leading a whole department. Character development. I get promoted to senior marketing director. We're both actually successful now. No lying required. We should update our LinkedIn profiles with our real jobs. What a concept. 3 years into marriage. See, 5 years into our relationship, we're talking about buying a house. Are we really at this stage? Apparently. We have savings and stable careers. Who are we? House hunting is worse than apartment hunting. Everything's expensive, needs work, or in a terrible school district. Why does the school district matter? We don't have kids. Future resale value. Jessica's thinking ahead. Find a small house in the suburbs. Needs some updating, but has good bones. I think this is it. It needs a new kitchen. We can handle that. Make an offer. It gets accepted. We're homeowners. Actual homeowners with a mortgage and property taxes. Moving into the house is exciting and terrifying. See, we have a yard that we have to maintain. We have a garage. that needs cleaning. We have a house that we'll be paying off for 30 years. Adult life is a trip, settling into the house, making it ours. Jessica's decorating, I'm handling yard work. You're doing yard work? I know, who am I? Mike and Lauren visit our new place. Look at you guys, from fake consultants to homeowners. It's been a journey. We're grilling in the backyard, drinking beers, talking about life. Remember when we were all struggling? Now we're all doing okay. Better than okay. Toast to growth and friendship and making it through our 20s. Later that night, Jessica and I are sitting on our porch. This is nice. Yeah, it really is. You ever think about how far we've come? Literally all the time. From unemployed liars to married homeowners. The American dream, she laughs. I'm really happy. Me too. Like genuinely no pretending, actually happy. Same. We sit in comfortable silence watching the stars. 5 years ago, I was a basement-dwelling, unemployed loser. Now I'm married, own a house, have a career I actually enjoy. All because I swiped right on a fake profile and met someone equally fake. Sometimes the best things come from the worst beginnings. Sometimes lying about having a job leads to actually getting a job. Sometimes two disasters can become one functional unit. Jessica breaks the silence. Want to know a secret? Always. I still have my old fake portfolio saved. Why? Reminder of where I started. Sure keeps me humble. I still have screenshots of my fake LinkedIn profile. We should frame them. Absolutely not. We laugh and head inside. Our house that we own, with our real jobs, living our real lives. Not the fake successful lives we pretended to have. The actual messy, imperfect, still figuring it out lives. And somehow that's better than any fantasy we could have created. A few months later, Jessica has more news. So I'm pregnant. Brain stops working. Oh, you're what? Pregnant. We're having a baby. Oh my God. Hug her, both of us crying. We're going to be parents. I know. Are we ready for this? Probably not, but we'll figure it out. We always do. 9 months later, we have a daughter. Tiny, perfect human that we created. What should we name her? Something that means honesty. We settle on Vera, which means truth. You're on brand for our journey. Bringing her home from the hospital is terrifying. We're responsible for a whole person. We can barely handle ourselves. Too late now. Adjust to parenthood like we adjust to everything, messily but with love. Sleepless nights, endless diapers, constant worry, but also tiny smiles and baby giggles and an overwhelming love. You think she'll judge us when she's older? For what? For starting our relationship based on lies. We'll tell her it's a funny story about how two people found each other. The moral being lie on dating apps? The moral being honesty matters even if you start dishonestly. That's not a great moral. We'll workshop it. Vera grows, we grow as parents, still working our careers, still maintaining the house, now with a tiny human to care for. It's chaos, but good chaos. A year later, Mike and Lauren get married. We're in their wedding party. Full circle moment, from fake consultants to wedding party members. Their wedding is beautiful. They look so happy. We were them once. Feels like forever ago. Only 6 years. So much has changed. Watching them start their journey reminds us of our own. The lies, the reveal, the growth, the commitment. Every relationship has its own weird origin story. Ours just happened to be based on mutual employment fraud. Back at home, Vera's sleeping, Jessica and I are on the couch. You ever regret swiping right? On your fake profile? Never. Even knowing all the chaos it caused? Especially because of the chaos it made us who we are. Philosophical tonight. It's the sleep deprivation. She leans her head on my shoulder. I love our weird life. Me too. Even the parts where we were disasters? Especially those parts. Because those disaster parts taught us everything. Taught us to be honest, to work hard, to support each other. Taught us that sometimes you need to fail before you can succeed. Taught us that love can grow from the weirdest foundations. Fast forward a few more years. Vera's in preschool. We're both still working. House is still standing. We're not perfect, but we're happy. Jessica's now a VP at her firm. I'm running my own marketing consultancy, actually real this time. The irony is not lost on us. You're actually a consultant now. I know. I manifested it through lying. That's not how manifestation works. It worked, though. Life is good, really good. Not perfect. We still fight about dishes, still stress about money sometimes. We're still figure things out as we go, but we do it together, honestly, as a team. One night we're going through old photos, find pictures from our first date. Look how young we were. Look how fake we were. I was so nervous. Me too. I thought you were going to realize I was a fraud. I was too busy worrying you'd realize I was a fraud. Vera walks in. What's a fraud? Oh no, how do we explain this? It's when you pretend to be something you're not. Like pretend play? Kind of, but not fun. She accepts this and runs off. We're going to have to tell her the whole story someday. When she's older and can appreciate the chaos. Or judge us for it. Probably both. Sitting there looking at old photos, thinking about everything. The unemployment, the lies, the fake profiles, the real jobs, the marriage, the house, the baby. All of it stemming from two broke people too proud to admit they were struggling. Would do it all again exactly the same way. Because it led to this. To her, to us, to our weird, beautiful, honest life. Jessica looks at me. No regrets? Not a single one. Even the part where you pretended to be a digital marketing consultant. Especially that part, it gave me a career goal. Fake it till you make it. Literally, we laugh and keep looking through photos. Years of memories, real ones now, built on a foundation of fake ones. And somehow it all worked out. My phone buzzes, LinkedIn notification. Someone wants to connect. Their profile says freelance consultant. Show it to Jessica. You think they're really a consultant? Probably not. Should we tell them it's okay, to be honest? Nah, let them figure it out on their own. Because some lessons you have to learn yourself. Like how lying about being employed doesn't work long term. But sometimes it works just long enough to meet your future spouse. And sometimes two fake profiles lead to one real love story. Close the laptop and head to bed. Vera's asleep, house is quiet, tomorrow's a work day. Regular life for formerly irregular people. Love you. Love you too. Even though you lied to me for 4 months, especially because I lied to you for 4 months. That's unhealthy. We're a weird couple. The weirdest. Fall asleep in our house that we bought with money from our real jobs next to the person who matched with our fake profile. Life is strange and beautiful, and sometimes you have to lie your way into telling the truth. My face when I started a relationship by pretending to be employed and ended up actually building a successful career and family. That feeling when you and your spouse can laugh about the time you both catfished each other and somehow made it work for 7 years.
Late at night, found your picture, you seem perfect, seem so bright. But underneath the surface we were both the same, unemployed and desperate, playing at the game. Said you're a designer, I'm a marketing consultant too. Living in my parents' basement, what else could I do? その上に嘘を重ねて Fake profiles, fake careers, fake dreams. でも君に会えた瞬間に Something real was bursting at the seams. Fake it till the whole world believes. 二人で作り上げた共同の中で Make it, turn the fiction into truth. 嘘から始まる恋でもいい This fraudulent love is breaking through. 魂合いながら falling for you. Coffee shop on our first date, sweating through my shirt, talking about clients that don't exist, making it hurt. You mentioned your portfolio, I talked about my brand. Your hold on,嘘つきで desperately holding your hand, spending money that I don't have just to impress. Basement dwelling consultant in my button-down dress. 毎日嘘をついて親に言い訳ばかり、仕事してるふりをして本当はゲームばかり。マッチングアプリで出会った君、完璧